Hey guys, so we are in my candle order packing room, something like that. And this is just where I store all of my candles and fulfill all of my orders. So I'm gonna be showing you guys a candle order that I have to ship out today. So I wanted to show you guys my new thank you cards that come with every single candle order. And I'm going to be changing these up every so often. Probably with every new launch, I'll create a new thank you card. So these ones just have a picture of me from a really fun photo shoot that I did a little while back. And it just says, I want to say thank you, with my logo at the top. I did recently change my logo, as you can see. I wrote West Novelties around the sun of the original logo, and I really like the way it came out because I think before, when I was just using the cactus in the sun, it was a little bit too broad and I wanted people to know what that logo meant. So here's the new logo, and then of course on the back I don't want to show you what I wrote because each and every thank you card has a personalized message on the back. So this one is going to Mr. Donald in New York City, and he ordered a Handsome Fellow candle. So here are my new candles from my Out on the Town collection. I showed you guys them before, but I really like the way that these came out. I enjoy them myself, and they've been doing really well. So if you guys want to support my passion, my dream, definitely check out my website, westnovelties.com or westcandles.com. Check out my new collection. There's also tons of other candles on there to choose from. So I have many candles from my past collections. I will say, you can see I have one baked apple pie left. This one has been super popular and people have really been liking baked apple pie. And I like it too, so it makes sense. But I have some candles to restock today, but I think I'm just gonna be showing you guys the packing process of the order. So here, these are also like pretty hefty jars. So these are just a little like protective plastic that I keep so it doesn't get scratched, but I do remove these before I ship them. And here you can see how thick the glass is and how it's translucent, so you can see the glow of the flame as it's burning. And yeah, so, you know, Handsome Fellow has also been really popular. This is my favorite candle of my new collection because it just brings me back to a time in my life where I was just starting to understand what I was attracted to and what kind of got my gears going. So this reminds me, I always say it reminds me of a surfer with his surfboard walking down to the beach, getting ready to catch some waves with a nice cool breeze blowing in the background. I love this one, and I love the way that the label came out as well. Just so you guys know, I design and print out everything here at my home. I just love the plaid. That's like one of my favorite patterns and color schemes. And I thought it fit in really well with Thanksgiving and fall and all that. So let's get this packed up for Mr. Donald. Oh, here's my new stickers that I created as well. See how I put the, well, the logo's a little different on these because of how I needed to print them out, but it still works, as you can see. The lettering is inside of the logo. I recently got this orange tissue paper, which just adds a little bit of flair to the packages. And what I'll do is just fold it up like this in half, fold it in half, and then just put it in like that. You know, orange is also the color of my logo. I really love orange. It's actually my favorite color because it's just so happy, and there's a lot of energy in it. And I kind of consider myself, if I were to be any color, I would be the color orange. What color would you be? Put it in the comments. So then it leaves a nice and neat little almost pillow for the candle to go into. Just like this. Okay. And then some packing peanuts just for extra cushion. And then I'll fold these over and then take one of my stickers with my logo and put it right here. So then as you can see, you guys, my packaging has really elevated since I first started. I really want the presentation to be impactful. So I think the orange adds a lot of color and pizzazz to the presentation of the package. But for the finishing touch, I take my thank you card, just put it right there. Okay. All right, so here we go. Ready for its label, so let me start printing that out. I print out a packing slip for each order just to help me keep track of them, especially when I'm getting lots of orders. And it just kind of helps to speed things up a little bit. And I'll go back and reference it to make sure I have the correct address and all of that. And this is like 4. I have to double measure the boxes too because I use multiple different sized boxes and I just want to make sure everything is correct, you know? I also have my handy dandy scale right there. I'm gonna guess 1 pound, 6 ounces. Any guesses? Oh, I was off. So it's actually 2 pounds and 0.5 ounces. And remember you guys, everything on my website is free shipping. So even if you purchase 1 candle, you do not pay for shipping at all. And that's something I want to keep forever, as long as I'm able to. Because I think it takes a little bit of the stress out when you're trying to find, you know, something that you don't know how it's gonna smell or if you're gonna like it or not. It just takes a little bit of that stress off. Oh, you know what? I'm glad I didn't purchase the label yet because I put a little note right here and I forgot that he reached out to me to let me know that the postal service is actually better. So I'm actually gonna use USPS instead of UPS. I'm glad I remembered that. Send him his tracking number and a little email to let him know that his order has been shipped. To be honest, you guys, this is one of my favorite parts about being a small business owner is shipping the orders, the whole process of packing them, printing out the label, and you know, just it's fun. It makes me feel like I'm in my own little workshop, especially around the holidays. It's so fun. I feel like one of Santa's little helpers. All right, got my label. Let me attach it. I don't want to show you guys his address and all that. All right, we are ready to go drop this off, so let's go do that. Hey guys, what do you think about my new Meta Ray-Bans? Well, I've had these for about a month now. Oh, I didn't know that it had a light right here too. Okay, that's good to know. I thought the light was just back here. But I'm gonna be going outside. I just got back from dropping off the candle orders. Everything went good. Now we're gonna go play with Lucky outside. I don't have time to walk him, but we're gonna go get some activity in outside. Play some fetch. All right, does that sound good, buddy? Wanna go outside? I'm gonna stretch. You go, Hi, buddy. Say hi to everyone. Say hi. Hi. Okay, let's go. Where's it? There's this ball. Alright guys, so I wanted to show you how I cook my favorite meal. I got a lot of the prep out of the way, but this is the recipe that I'm making, and this is like my, I don't know, 6th time making this, and it's really good. So I think the biggest thing is like the prep. It takes a lot of time chopping up everything, so I went ahead and took care of all that. Now I'm going to put some olive oil in my pan. It calls for a non-stick pan, but I don't have a big non-stick frying pan, so this will work. It's worked before. I'm just gonna use a little barbecue brush to like spread the olive oil around. I'm sorry if you guys hear the clock ticking back there. I forgot to take the battery out, but I think we're fine. I have a 3/4 pound flank steak thinly sliced right here, as you can see. Nice thin little slices. So I'm gonna be cooking this in portions. So let me go ahead and throw in the first half. I also have some sauce here that I made. I don't know if you can see it. Not really. But this just has cornstarch, soy sauce, sesame oil, lime juice, and garlic, minced garlic. Just kind of toss these around in the sauce. Now we're just browning this, so you don't want it to get too overdone. The recipe says to microwave the broccoli, but I don't really like using the microwave unless I have to. So I just like to steam it on the stove. Now I'm gonna add some more olive oil, and then half a thinly sliced yellow onion. This is such a good recipe if you want something that's quick and savory and filling. And it's perfect for me and my lifestyle because I don't like to just, spend hours in the kitchen every night. So if I can devote like 1 or 2 days out of the week to cook my meal preps, then it just really works out. So I hope you guys try out this recipe. I'm gonna show you the finished product, but after that I have to start getting ready for my painting show tonight. Now I'm gonna add my broccoli. Oops. For some reason, I cannot seem to make a pair of tongs last longer than like 2 years tops. I don't know, I don't know what it is. I mean, these ones were kind of expensive and they're already starting to like mess up on me. Remember when you used to be able to make something last longer than your lifetime and then you could hand it down to like your grandchildren? Yeah, those days are gone. Okay, now we're gonna add more olive oil, just a little bit more. And then right here, I have 3 packages of ramen noodles that are already boiled, and I rinse them with some cold water to like stop the cooking process. And we're just gonna add these in, if I'm not mistaken. Yes. The noodles and then the sauce. This sauce is what makes the whole recipe. Just gonna drizzle that. The only thing about this recipe is it makes a lot of dishes. So hopefully you don't mind doing some dishes. Now I do have an electric stove, so you have to be careful with how much heat you're using, especially with a stainless steel pan like this. But you'll see me pick up the pan every so often just because it gets a little too hot and it's not very regulated, the heat. But you know, you gotta work with what you have. You gotta make it work. Okay, see how nice and mixed up the sauce is with these noodles? Nice and good. Add the vegetables back in. Trying to show you guys. Okay. And then we're gonna add the steak. It's just about done. It's very simple. It's not 20 minutes like they say on the recipe. There's no way this takes 20 minutes. I mean, even if you have everything cut up and prepared like I did, it's gonna take at least an hour. So, hey, but it worked on me. That's what made me click the recipe and try it out, because I was like, ooh, 20 minutes? No, it's not realistic. Now, I did buy some things to garnish it with. I have some green onion and cilantro. So that's what I'll be, oh, I also have sesame seeds. Yeah, toasted sesame seeds. So let me plate it up and I'll show you guys how it came out. What do you think? Can you see it? There's the finished product. Only thing I'm missing is a pair of chopsticks, but I got a fork, so, you know, just be average with it. But thank you guys so much for watching me make my dinner tonight. I'll see you.